Hey there, this is Matt at State of Flux, here with a review for Mission Impossible 3. This is the third Mission Impossible film, and just like its brethren, has a phenomenal opening act, but unlike its fellows, this one has the energy to sustain it all the way through to the conclusion. I was impressed with how much I liked this movie, not only the first time I saw it, but upon rewatch, this one holds up tremendously well. It has a strong emotional tether which drives the film. Is that emotional tether just the same thing that you've seen in, say, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, or True Lies, or to some extent Spy Kids? Yes, it's this love story of this spy who is in love with a family member that doesn't know that they are in fact a spy. Those other films took it in a different direction, this one being probably most similar to True Lies, if I'm being honest. But what really works is J.J. Abrams and his writing partners from Star Trek and whatnot know how to write that romance, but they also know how to utilize the characters well and always keep the emotion forefront for everybody on screen at any given time. Philip Seymour Hoffman as the villain is incredible. He gives a phenomenal performance. He is easily the highlight of this film. With that opening scene, that little opening monologue is just fantastic, where he's counting down to the gunfire and then the blast, and you get the Michael Giacchino music this time around. And I was not wholly in love with Giacchino's take on the score through the first part of it, but once we got to the end, the emotion really is allowed to sing musically and whatnot. It came around on me, and like Giacchino, I think, is one of the best composers that we have around. That said, we have a really great turn for Tom Cruise in this one. He's playing the character a little more grounded than he had in the previous ones, and playing it as a little bit more of a romantic lead than he had in the other ones, and that works for this movie all the way throughout. I also really like the inclusion of the character played by Keri Russell. And Keri Russell's character, and how you discover that in his time away from the MIF, or IMF rather, he developed a protege, but this evil Philip Seymour Hoffman looking man finds a way to off her, and this makes it a personal vendetta for Ethan Hunt to take down. And as he's trying to do so, he reveals to the villain that he has a wife, or a soon-to-be wife, and that's where the personal stakes get raised a second time. All the way through, there is a strong driving force, and it really, really works. I think this is not only J.J. Abrams' best work, which admittedly is not the highest bar to cross. Most of his films are middling at best, but this is potentially my favorite of the franchise. We'll see. It really, really held up well upon my rewatch. I think the strong performances, strong characters, nice use of Ving Rhames in his return here, along with the crew that you put alongside him, which, I was sorry to see Maggie Q never come back after this one. I always like her, and she seems to always get short shrift. That being said, this is a fantastic movie. I think this is the first 4-star of the Mission Impossible films. Let's see how the others hold up. There's 2 films specifically that I remember being better than this one. Let's see if they, in fact, are. I hope to come to you shortly with a review for Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, but until then, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think of this film in the comment area down below, and peace.